Um, I wonder if you guys have your feet back on the ground after all the acclaim and awards and stuff that y'all got last week. How's it been going about getting pointed toward A&M?
It's been good. It's been a lot of the guys have really brought a good attitude, and they've really just shown that they weren't about those awards. They were about trying to win football games, and people are trying to take the right steps with knowing that Texas A&M is our next opponent, and that's the only thing that's on our mind. Everyone's really dived into video film probably more than ever, just because we had 2 weeks. It's been really good. We're as linebackers, we're doing like homework, and we're all sending each other what we're watching every single night. So it's definitely our confidence is growing, and it's definitely just showing how hard we're working.
Nikki?
Hey, how are you feeling physically after that week off, personally, and how was that past week different from bye weeks that you've had here?
I feel good. This is the best I've felt. I've gotten better and better over the weeks. But other than that, this is the bye week has it was definitely different just because it was all about getting us healthy. It was all about Texas A&M. In the past couple of years, of what we've done is we've had a lot of Devo and which is development group. All the young guys would go, but way here we're doing here is like the development guys, like the younger guys, they're getting work in our practice. They're getting work on the scout team. Like they're making us a lot better. So if you're not getting better when you're getting on the field, no matter what rep you're doing, then you're wasting your time. And that's not what's happening here. We're all getting better. All the young guys are stepping up, but it was different just because we didn't go pads. We didn't do anything like that, but we still emphasize tackling every single day. That's something that we'll always emphasize. And we emphasize defeating blocks every single day. So it's just, we still got our fundamental work, but it was all focused towards Texas A&M.
Great.
Grant, I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about what you see out of Isaiah Spiller, their big back, and then also Smith, number 0. He's kind of a change of pace guy for him.
Yeah, Spiller's probably the best back we've faced all year. He runs super hard. He hits his gaps. He has the best vision we've seen. He's one of those guys that's going to take more than one person to tackle every single time. I think the reason why he's that good is their O-line is that good. Their O-line is super experienced. We've played against them the past couple of years. I feel like the guys they really play together. They're good on double teams and climbing up to the next line. So it's going to make a team effort to be able to stop him. Just the way we've been doing running and hitting, we have to be able to bring hats to the ball every single time. Nia Smith, he's really dynamic. He's one of their best players on their whole team. A really dynamic guy who can do both outside and inside in the tackles. When he's on the field, we definitely need to know where he's at, just because he's a different guy who brings different aspects of what we've seen. Other than that, those guys, my hat's off to them because they're really good, but we got to be able to stop those two and shut down 85 as well. He's one of those guys who can really make plays with the ball.
Jordan?
Hey, Grant, since you've been here not having beaten A&M, how important is this game? How much do you want it? What makes it different, especially, that there's a trophy involved, all that fun stuff?
Yeah, we haven't even really mentioned anything about the trophy until today. I think we all kind of realized, somebody said it at the practice, we all kind of forgot about the trophy just because our goal isn't trying to win for a trophy. We're trying to win every single game, and we're just taking every week one game at a time. I don't really look at the past and show how A&M, how we played a close game every single year, but what only matters is this Saturday and us trying to focus on them and trying to focus, because this is a team where they have the same guys coming back. Kellen Mond's coming back. He's super good. Spiller's really good. Their whole line's coming back. Their defense is returning 7 starters, but it's same guys that we've been playing over the past, but it's a team that looks revitalized. They look like they're a top 10 team, and they got good things going for them. They can run the ball really well, but we got to be able to focus on our game and getting the best out of what we can do. And we just got to be able to stop the run and be able to focus on what we can do to be able to win the game.
Let me know if you got more in the chat. Tom?
Grant, the tat you got on your left bicep, I'm wondering when you got that and if that's been kind of a motivating thing for you, waiting your time at Arkansas.
Yeah, so I'm talking about 2 Chronicles 15:7, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so be strong and courageous, for your work will be rewarded. So that's just something that's been my favorite Bible verse ever since I was about 9th grade, 8th grade. And I heard it at a Bible study one time, and I just knew that I'd just be able to grow. And no matter what you did, you got to be able to go to work because it's going to be rewarded no matter how long you've been working. It definitely motivates me. I see it every day in the mirror. I talk about it every single day because I know how I want to be remembered, and it's how I work. And I'm not in it for the rewards, but I know my hard work will be rewarded. So that's just kind of about that.
Do you have the whole verse printed out, or is it just 2 Corinthians?
It's 2 Chronicles 15:7.
Oh, 2 Chronicles. Okay.
I have that right there.
Nikki?
And how about you personally? Because you got a landslide of publicity last week. How you dealing with that?
I'm handling it fine. I actually was just talking, like, this is my first time to talk to y'all for a while. I feel like I've been missing out with y'all. So talking to everyone else, but no, I'm handling it fine. I'm not surprised that I'm getting this because I've been working super hard, but at the end of the day, I'm here for the wins and losses. I don't really care about all that other stuff. I'm a team player. If I have 0 tackles the rest of the year and we win every single game, I promise you I'll be retweeting and posting more about anything than what happened this past couple weeks.
Nikki?
Arkansas and Texas A&M today both announced that they're going to actually play at AT&T again next year, when they originally said they would try to do home and home. So what are the benefits that you see after having played at AT&T so many times in a row?
Are you asking for benefits for next year or benefits like for this year playing College Station?
Just like, what do you see as good for you guys to be able to play in an NFL stadium?
Yeah, the benefits of playing in a neutral site is huge just because our goal is playing bowl games. And if we can play in a neutral site one time already in the year, then we'll be able to know how it goes in a neutral site in a bowl game. That's a big advantage for being able to play in a big stadium like that. A lot of people can't say they play in a dome. So if you play in a bigger bowl game, you get to play in a dome or a big NFL stadium like that. So those are 2 advantages. A lot of people watch those games. A lot of eyes, a lot of NFL scouts are on those games just because, like, one, there's going to be 2 good teams playing there, so everyone wants to watch it. But it's just a good experience. Like, I've played there for the last 3 years, and just being able to say, like, I was on the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, like, that's just a dream. Like, that's just being able to say I did that and be able to tell my kids one day, like, I got to play there. But yeah, it's a big advantage. I think I hate it that we don't get to have them come over next year, but that's out of my control. I'm not real worried about next year. So I think it's going to be fun to play at College Station. They have great fans. Can't wait to hear the roar. I feel like we've been missing that this year with the so little crowd, but I'm excited for it and looking forward to playing there.
Great.
I was going to ask you about College Station, but I also wanted to ask you about Jalen Weidermeyer. You mentioned him a little bit, number 85, the tight end. Big kid, 6'5", 265. Just what makes him difficult to defend, both passing game and run blocking?
Yeah, he's kind of got it all. He can kind of do both things really well. He likes to stick his nose in there and block. Another thing is he knows how to use his body. And I guess you could say that for run blocking and passing game. He uses his body very well. He knows what type of safeties on him, or knows what type of corners on him or linebackers on him to be able to use his body and go up and get the ball, or use his body in a route, be able to push off a little bit and be able to get back. And you can tell Kellen really likes that connection because he looks for him, and he knows that he has trust in him and knows that he's going to go get it.
Trey?
I was also curious, did you notice any difference with Coach? I guess he talked to you guys during the bye week, and then when you come back in for Monday for the first day back at practice, what did his demeanor change, or what did he say to you guys to flip the script from bye week to game week?
No, not at all. I think he challenged us last week to treat last week like a game week, even though we didn't have pads. He ripped people last week just like he would have any other week. Like we always talk about transition on and off. Before the first practice last week, he challenged us and said, I want to run y'all after practice. But if we don't, if we get our transition on and off and I see y'all working during the play, I'm not going to run y'all. So y'all better not disappoint me. And he challenged us halfway through. He was yelling at us and telling us, like, this is what I want. If you don't keep it up, all, like, just kind of explaining, like, this is what he was just trying to set the tone. And Definitely think that he carried it over into this Monday. We've emphasized every single little detail that we got to do to be able to win. We're focused on only one word and going down there, and that's win. So other than that, I haven't seen anything different.
All right, one final question for Grant. Anybody? All right, thanks, Grant.
Thank y'all.
Good seeing y'all again.